Video games. We love them, we hate them. They make us laugh, they make us rage. But they mean a lot more than anyone thinks. They leave a memory which will be with us until our death day. Something you just cannot forget. My name's Jordan9 and I want to show you to my 9 greatest video games of all time. Now I saw Jacksepticeye do this on his channel, which gave me the inspiration to do my own. So yes, this is not my idea. These video games that I'm going to introduce you, they're not my favourite, but they're the ones that I remember the most and will definitely leave a huge impact in my life forever. This is also not going to be in any order at all, and there are going to be spoilers, so I'm just going to give you a little heads up there. Number 9, SpiderMan on the PlayStation 1. An instant classic. Most of you will probably remember that. When I was a little boy, everyone's favourite superhero is pretty much Spider-Man. Come on, he's a guy in a red tighted outfit, spitting out web. Literally, he used to be on everyone's posters and that, and especially mine. So when I started getting into video games, Spider-Man PlayStation 1 was the ideal for me. Classic, yes. Awful graphics, I can't lie, it's very awful. But this is PlayStation 1 days, I can't lie. But definitely left a lot of memory for me. I do remember this a lot. I remembered being literally so scared of facing Venom. Come on, look what he does to me here. COVID! I also remember facing off one of my funniest missions ever, and that's facing Rhino. I just made him smash into so many objects. I just couldn't stop laughing. And just honestly, one of the most earliest games I can actually remember in my head. It's very surprising how well I remember this game. Number 8, the Wii Fit. Not one of the most ideal games, especially for the Nintendo Wii, but holy crap, this was just so good for family fun. My mum and dad, who don't like video games a lot, they loved this game. It's just one of the best, especially Christmas time. We just played this on and we just had so much fun. Especially my nanny and granddad, they loved playing the Wii Fit. Everyone was enjoying themselves, everyone was having a good time. And just look at the chicken one, just imagine that, doing that right in front of your family. It's embarrassing, yes. I even played this on New Year's Eve 2020. When everyone was locked in, we decided to get the Wii Fit, so we actually enjoyed ourselves there. Number 7, GTA 4. Not my first GTA game, that goes to San Andreas, but this game I definitely remember a lot. It's just, I hated high school, I hated it to oblivion. Just non-stop bullying. The friends I do manage to make, we just always played GTA 4. Played online, I played less of the story, just every time after high school, go on the Xbox 360, played online GTA 4. It was fun, it was hilarious, a lot of races, a lot of funny deaths. I just had so much laughs when it comes to this game online. Number 6, Call of Duty Black Ops. I'm not the biggest fan of first-person shooters, that's why you don't see much Fortnite on my channel, but when I started playing Call of Duty Black Ops, I just instantly loved it. From the story to online, even zombies. I gotta love zombies. The best map ever, Kilo de Tot. I just used to play that a lot with my friends on that. But it's always the best. The story had so many good twists and turns, especially with Raznov not being real. Spoilers, I'm sorry. And as well as that, online it had Nuketown, the original Nuketown. So I had so much fun playing Call of Duty Black Ops, and still to this day, probably my favourite Call of Duty ever. Number 5, TNA Impact. Many people don't know this about me, but I'm a huge wrestling fan. If people were to say, what would you rather choose, football or wrestling, I'll snap your arm off and say wrestling. I just prefer that sport by itself. I just loved it as a child, and I loved it now. And even though when it comes to video games, SmackDown Here Comes the Pain is always going to be my favourite, TNA Impact had some of the best memories. I loved so much. It may not be the most highly rated game, it may be, many people think that's awful, but the Ultimate X match, and which if people don't know, it's basically a big X, and afterwards there's a mini X in the front, and there's scaffolding, you have to climb over and get the scaffolding. Sounds mad, yes, but when you play it in video game terms, it's just so much fun, especially with multiplayer. I used to have my best friend round and my brother, we used to play that so many times, laughing our absolute asses off, trying our best to win and just failing so many times. Number 4, Assassin's Creed 2. Honestly, my favourite game series of all time. I remember the day very well. Christmas shopping, all my family going, and we went into game. I had enough money to buy one video game, and I saw Assassin's Creed 2. Looked at it, I thought, okay, this looks nice. Brought it and instantly fell in love with it. Every birthday, a new Assassin's Creed would normally come out, and I'd always ask for it. And this is the game that started off. Brilliant story, I can't lie that. Going to many places in Italy. The combat is yet alone one of my favourites, especially counter moves with the hidden blades. It was just so, not funny, but just like so graphic. And I thought, holy crap, this is amazing. Even though I finished the story, I'll play the story over and over and over again. It used to be that addictive. Number 3, Simpsons Hit and Run. This game, this game brought so much joy and rage into one singular disc. I used to play this on the PlayStation 2, and boy did it bring a lot of memories from my childhood. Such an amazing story, cannot lie. Going through each character, especially Apu, I do not know to this day. Had so much fun with it, especially just driving through like a madman, destroying cars, racing, catching up, smashing the back of it. It was just so much fun, I can't lie. And it's just so funny with the one-liners. I would just laugh my arse off with just random quotes from Homer.
Oh, out of control! Ooh, the vibration's tickling my feet. Can't you see I'm driving here? I am evil Homer. I am evil Homer. I have road rage and I know how to use it. Ow! Vengeance will be mine. Oh, I hope do not press means press right away. Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in back rubs. Save me, Duffman!
It used to make my day so much. And to this day, one of the games I still haven't completed. That's why I say it's frustrating that I still haven't. I'm stuck on the last level. And if people know what the last level is like, it is one of the most frustrating of all time. It's so frustrating. Number 2, Pokemon Pearl. Yes, I played this on my channel Randomizer, but this is not that. This is probably my favourite Pokemon game of all time on the Nintendo DS. I just loved it, and this is the story how I got it. Always go on a holiday to Cornwall. Me being a child, say my brother, we had Nintendo DS. My mum and dad brought us Pokemon Pearl and Pokemon Diamond. I had Pearl, he had Diamond. As well as that, we got the guidebook already, but we can't play it until the car trip, which is about 7 hours long. So we used to be excited, not for Cornwall, but just being able to play the game. And it was worth it. Just so many good Pokemon choices. I always choose the Turtwig as well as that Luxray. They were always my 2 favourite standout Pokemons from that game. And as well as that, the greatest battle of all time against Cynthia. Holy crap, I may have failed that more than 20 times. But the day I'm able to do it, I celebrated just like when England scored a penalty in the Euros. It was just so happy. It almost brought a tear to my eye that I was able to beat her. Number 1, Kingdom Hearts 2. Without a shadow of a doubt, my favourite game of all time. I love this game so much. I cannot explain how much I love this game. I know this video isn't about favourites, but this game will always be a memory for me that I just love this so much. First time I saw this, I was a little boy watching my cartoons and Cartoon Network, and I saw the commercial where you get to play with all your Disney favourite characters on the PlayStation 2. Me seeing the Disney, I thought, oh, this would be great. Asked for my birthday, played on it, and it brought a whole new meaning to emotion. Especially me being 9, I just can't get over how amazing this was. From the characters, it was such an amazing storyline. Built up Roxas, Sora's heart work and that, trying to find their friends, trying to take on the Organisation 13. This game brought so much anger and rage towards the organisation, as well as that emotion and sadness for Sora. It was able to do the battling, which was so good, especially battling against your favourite characters. I just loved battling against with Captain Jack Sparrow. But the hatred, I always got stuck on D-Mex. That bloody wannabe Rockstar really pissed me off battling him. I cannot stand it. But once I was able to battle him, it was just out and beyond. The story was built up so perfect, so perfect. that when I was able to finish the game and beat Zemnis, seeing the credits, I was just bursting down in tears with emotion. It was just so worth it. And that's going to be wrapping up today's video. I hope you enjoy me rambling on about my 9 greatest video games of all time. Talking back about these video games, I do miss playing them a lot. I probably might play them, I don't know if I get spare time these days. But let me know in the comments down below what your 9 greatest video games of all time. Like this video if you agree. Also subscribe to my channel if you're new. And as always, I'll see you lovely people later!